What's up everybody and welcome to episode 2 of 5 cool mods. This is a series where I show you guys some of the cool mods that I come across in my travels. Basically the mods here are cool but don't deserve their own video and maybe aren't the best of the best. These are just fun mods that are enjoyable to mess around with but maybe not of the best quality or the most polished. With that being said, let's get right into the list. So first up we have Automathrone Addons. Basically this is an add-on for the mod we covered last week, which was Automathrone. What that was basically a mod that added in the legs from some of the different robots in the game and a chair on top so you could ride around on it, and it was the first vehicle mod for Fallout 4, more of a proof of concept than anything else. Well, Automathrone Addons is building on that concept. Now we are getting some actual vehicles to prove the concept further. In this edition we do get some hover bikes, we get like a Harley Davidson-esque looking motorcycle, as well as we do get a more futuristic looking, I guess it's really just another motorcycle, but a motorcycle from the future. These aren't the most polished things in the world, they're kind of glitchy, and when you get on them it tilts downward for whatever reason, but it worked. I could totally see how with some polish these could be some of the first vehicle mods for Fallout 4. The mod author of Automathrone Addons has teased some of the new add-ons he is going to be adding, but more than anything else this is another proof of concept mod, and it's going to be more refined in the future and hopefully turn into one of the first actual vehicle mods for Fallout 4. I'm really excited to see where this mod goes, and I've been following it very closely, but it's still a ton of fun to fly around in Fallout 4 on your hover bike. Next up we have female super mutants, and this mod does exactly what you think it does. It changes all the super mutants in the game to female variants. The models for these things actually look really good. Like, I'm very sold on this being a female super mutant. It has that good, like, weird Frankenstein-esque style, but it also does have all the girl parts that you would think that are on a female. I really hope in the future the mod author could get this to be an addition, not a replacement, because right now it just replaces all the super mutants in the game, but if we could go through the wild and actually see some male super mutants mixed with some female super mutants, that would be really cool. I'd really like that as an addition. Maybe some female armors as well for them. That would just be a cool feature to have in the game. Although unfortunately this isn't technically lore friendly because we technically already have female super mutants. When a person becomes a super mutant, all their male or female features are kind of removed. So some of the super mutants you see in the game were originally females, they're just not carried over that way, I guess. Nonetheless, the mod does look really nice, and if you're a feminist, I'm sure this will be right up your alley. Next we have the Abram M1A2 tank artillery. So yes, that is Abram, not Abrams, and I think Abram even is spelled wrong. So the mod author does have to work on some of his spelling skills, but otherwise the mod is quite cool. Basically what it adds in is the very popular tank used by the US military as an artillery piece for your settlement. So you can place these guys around your settlement, and when you call an artillery somewhere on the map, it will fire out of these things. It's a really simple mod, but it is quite nice to see these things on your settlement, and it's nice to have them with a practical purpose. They are there to serve a function, not just to look cool. Although truth be told, I don't understand why we have tanks doing this. Why not just add in actual US artillery pieces? I think that would be cooler, but what do I know? So this is probably my favorite mod on this list, but basically what live dismemberment, I think I said that right, does is it allows you to shoot off limbs of your enemies in real time. So what that means is as you get into a fight with some raiders, you could just straight up shoot off their legs. And right now in the game you can break limbs, but this mod actually allows you to remove them completely, which is really satisfying for some reason. I don't know. Like, I found myself even just playing with this mod for a little bit, I was trying to shoot off people's legs or arms much more than normally, which actually sounds really messed up when I say it out loud, but basically what that allowed you to do is I could take the guy's arm off and then he couldn't attack me anymore, or he would have really crappy accuracy or something like that. But what that meant is I didn't have to finish off my enemies. These were legendary enemies, so they were kind of a pain in the butt to kill because they do mutate and all that, but if I shot his arm off, he kind of was rendered useless, or if I shot his leg off, he, you know, was just kind of waddling around, and if I just run away, you know, he's not so much of a problem. I could just snipe him from afar then. This mod also does change it so headshots pretty much kill anything with one bullet, so you don't have to worry about, hey, I'm shooting you in the head 15 times before you die. No, the mod author basically said, hey, why don't headshots kill right away? Because if you get shot in the head by a double barrel shotgun, you'll probably die no matter what kind of creature you are. And that is what this mod also adds. I'm actually really happy I found this one. I think I'm going to be adding it to my survival playthrough that I'm going to be starting in a few days, so you'll probably see it more on my channel if you watch that. So in the final spot, we do have the Assaultron Tank Leg. And again, that's not a typo. The mod title is Assaultron Tank Leg, not legs. Normally I would just kind of overlook some of these mods because yeah, that's cool, but whatever. It actually looks really freaking good in game. I'm surprised how much I liked this compared to the alternative, which is like those weird 3 legs with wheel things. I don't really know how to describe that, but yeah, it made my companion feel like tanky and beefy. I don't know if that makes sense, but when he was waddling over to enemies to try and beat them up, I was like, damn, this is a force to be reckoned with. It felt like a boss in one of those old style video games, and I really liked it. So I think I might be keeping this mod as well because it was a nice addition, and I do like how it didn't replace anything. It just added this as an additional leg. It adds in a heavy tank leg for your Assaultron bodies, and it looks freaking good. So that is it for this episode of Fallout 4 Mods Weekly. No, for 5 cool mods. I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Mods Weekly should be coming out this Sunday if you're hyped for some more mod action. But otherwise, my Let's Play should be coming out soon. We have the NVIDIA modding contest going on right now as well, so we'll see more content for that. But that is it, guys. I thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.